Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. Um, Honestly, we got another shocking episode today. I must say, uh, I am going to just dive right into this because evidently, how CNN, ESPN, Sports Center, FS1, all of these news outlets and sporting outlets, the people at the Olympics, and millions and millions and millions of people around the world. Right now, I'm just going to be blunt with y'all. This group of people that I'm about to get onto, y'all sound like a bunch of fucking dumbasses. Just to put it plain and simple. Like a bunch of straight up fucking dumbasses. So let me ask the question. Do we now, because I remember growing up, being young, and having coaches in different sports that I did, even if it was cross country, track and field, basketball, football, um, baseball, basketball, all kinds of sports. I don't recall ever being told it was okay to quit. You weren't injured, you played. And if you got beat, you got beat. You took it like a man or girl. You took it. You just did your best. You did your best and you lived with the results. Um so why I really want an honest explanation, not a bullshit explanation, not a we're scared to go there because we don't want people to attack us and hurt our money from you companies. I want the real fucking truth here. Give me a real fucking reason why it's okay. Not once, people, because many hours ago, Simone Biles quit for the second time in a week on Team USA and her teammates and her country in the Olympics in Tokyo. Not once, but fucking twice. I am waiting to see what your fucking excuse is and the fucking crazy amount of support for her is going to be after she quits twice now. I have a problem. I'm getting ready to look something up. Because if y'all think that these athletes don't make shit, don't make money for going every 4 years, or in this case, 5 fucking years to prepare for, you're out your fucking mind. Simone Biles is one of the most decorated Olympians, especially in American history. She's got sponsors out the wazoo. And I guarantee you, she has made her millions of dollars in sponsorship or whatever else connected to her Olympics and her gymnastic ability. For everybody to sit up here and say it's okay to quit, but yet a whole country's backing you. Sponsors are fucking backing you. What the fuck you think the money's for? It's for you to fucking prepare. You go every 4 years, except for this one. You get an extra fucking year to prepare. I don't look. I'm about done with these fucking COVID excuses. It's going close to 2 years. There has been shots out there for many months now. It has died down, gotten a lot better, and it seems like now it's really starting to become just an excuse to get out of doing things. Let's just be real. let's fucking let's just be real. If you get an extra year, if you can't prepare for a handful of events in an Olympics in 4 years, um, then I don't know what to fucking say because all these other sports they ain't got fucking 4 years to prepare. You think? Because like I said, Colin Cowherd, you made some really fucking ridiculous comments earlier in this week. The first time she quit, where she said that she had more pressure than fucking Michael Jordan and Tom Brady. You fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking moron. Do do these people that are on live TV and on these news outlets get paid more money for sounding like total fucking ignorant idiots? Do they? Because I'm curious. Because now, I'm sorry, this past year, America really looks and sounds 1,000,000% fucking dumber. 1,000,000% dumber. And we definitely have gotten way too goddamn soft. Baby soft. Baby fucking soft. Uh, More pressure than Jordan and fucking Brady? Really? Oh, so Brady leaves Bill Belichick, who a lot of people, whenever they were tied together, Brady with the Patriots and Belichick with the Patriots, everybody was wondering who was more got more of the percentage and got more of the credit. You thought that him leaving free agency and going with no offseason and winning a Super Bowl with the Bucks, that wasn't more pressure than Simone Biles? Are you fucking kidding me? Did you count those 4 plus 5, 6 months of that fucking season against the Simone Biles Olympics? Y- You're fucking out of your mind. And that's just 1 year, not Brady's whole career. Just one fucking year of his career. You fucking ignorant dumbass. And then Michael fucking Jordan. Uh, Michael fucking Jordan. More pressure than Michael fucking Jordan. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You just, Colin Cowherd, please just quit. Quit your fucking job and go home. And everybody who is fucking supporting Simone Biles right now, with now quitting twice on the U.S. Olympic team, go move to a different country if you live in America, please. Just my best word of advice to you. Go move to a different country because that is not what we represent. And this is coming from an ex vet here. You think it's okay for a vet to go overseas and quit on his teammates? Do you? Do you? Because I like to hear it. You're going to support him if he does? Or her? Are you? No, it's never okay to fucking quit. And here's the kicker. I think she just look. I was hearing reports that she maybe wanted to retire before she even went to Tokyo. Um, from what I'm seeing, obviously you should, and obviously I think you wanted to, but you've stolen a lot of money because obviously you took money during these last 4 or 5 years from sponsors and everything else, and all you're doing is going over there and quitting. So yeah, in my opinion, you stole fucking whatever millions of dollars you made, you fucking stole it. In my blunt opinion, Simone Biles, this is me to you. If you took money from sponsors and you trained and had an extra fucking year to prepare for this shit, you go and live with the results. You do your best and you live with the results. You don't go over there and quit, but take the fucking money and run. I'm going on record right now. This ain't about fucking race, and I am tired. I am literally fucking stone cold tired of every time anybody says anything about a fucking African American in this world today. Oh, they're racist. You're racist. You're racist. The race fucking card comes out. Do you know how many fucking black people I know that are fucking also tired of it? They're fucking tired of it themselves. They're calling bullshit on it. Stop race baiting everything. Everybody is turning everything into a race battle. Shut the fuck up. This whole movement started and mainly started due to change policing, not fucking gymnastics, not fucking the NBA, not the fucking NFL, not every fucking thing on the planet. Jesus fucking Christ. You can't say nothing about anybody without and fucking complaining. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. No. How about just being blunt? How about somebody's just fucking speaking the truth? How about somebody is trying to hold somebody a fucking accountable? Because what Simone Biles is doing, somebody else from this country could have taken her fucking place. If you're not going to go over there and compete, you just stole a spot from somebody that busted their ass the past 4 or 5 fucking years to try to get in the Olympics. You took the spot away from her. But that's okay. Quitting is okay now. Really. If quitting's okay, then I guess that's okay. If that's okay, then quitting's okay. That's what I think about quitting. I'm bluntly gonna be real here. If she's not injured, now if it comes to find out she's actually injured, I won't be upset. But after the first time she quit, and if y'all actually go back and listen, go do your fucking research before y'all come on here and fucking attack me. After the first time she fucking quit, she said mental health. She stated fucking mental health. And then within a day or two, turned around and said it was physical. Okay, so which one is it, Simone Biles? And then she, let's go all out on this one. Then she turns around and says, physical is mental. What? Physical health is mental health? You sound ignorant now. Just sounds like you're fucking spitting out words. And I retire. Whenever you're done with this Olympics, if you're not injured, if I was the sponsors who sponsor you, every single fucking one of them, I would pull out and I would not sponsor you again. I don't give a shit what it makes my company look like. I'm not going to pay somebody a boatload of money and then they'll turn around and quit. What the fuck am I sponsoring you for? What the fuck am I paying you for? To embarrass our country? To quit on your country? I'm not going to pay somebody to quit on their country. I'm not going to pay somebody to quit on their teammates. To me, and this is my opinion, I think she's going in these events and she's seeing other countries or other competitors and they're looking better than her. And instead of competing and getting second, third, or whatever, or not medaling and living with the results, she's quitting instead. I'm just being blunt. No, that's not how it works. Do you know how many times I played a team sport and it was stacked against us to get the win. And do you know that I gave it my all no matter what? Win or lose, draw, whatever. I lived with the results. I gave it my best fucking try. Yes, was I upset? Of course. Nobody likes to lose. But I'll tell you one thing nobody should like is a quitter. Nobody should stand behind a quitter. And not just any quitter, quitter on your country. You're representing United States of America over there, and you're quitting. Everybody else may be scared to call her the fuck out. Everybody else may be scared to call it what it is. Because all these people that are going out there, I am tired of ESPN, SportsCenter, CNN, Fox, everybody, CBS, all these fucking outlets, news outlets, being scared just because of the movement to call out an African American person or athlete if they do something wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm not calling you out on your color. I'm not calling you out because of your color. It is okay to get on athletes. Stop being scared because they're not white. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's okay. It's okay to do your job. Explain it. It's okay. For decades, people have done that, and not a lot of people were pissed. Not a lot of people went and said, oh, he's racist. It's okay to do your fucking job the right fucking way just because there's a movement. The movement wasn't about sports and all this other shit. It was about changing policing mainly. Do y'all even know what the fucking movement was about? Am I the only white fucking person that actually understands what the fuck it was about? This country looks like a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers right now. And this country's acting fucking scared to talk about certain things or to get on a certain person just because of their skin color. That's ridiculous. Okay, how many African Americans treat white people like shit? I know a shit ton. I know a shit ton. There are millions of fucking African Americans that hate white people. So? So? Do I want everybody to love each other? Yes. But can you get rid of racism off the entire planet? No, you can't. You just have to have a tolerance. Now, I'm not saying we should tolerate racism because you shouldn't. What I'm saying is, I've been called things by another group of people, and I let it roll off my shoulder. That's what I mean by tolerance. I ignore it. I ignore it because I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna scoop that. I'm not gonna scoop that low. I'm not gonna scoop to that fucking level. That's just not what I'm. That's not what I'm gonna do. I grew up poor. I grew up in the projects. I lived in Louisville, Kentucky. I lived in really bad neighborhoods. I went to a school that was like 95% black. And guess what? I had a shit ton of friends. Guess what? I had fun with them. Guess what? We hung out. We played sports together. So what? It's okay. They did jokes on me because I was white. Did it bother me? No. Majority, almost all the time, were they joking? Yeah. Did I know it? Yeah, of course. It's okay to critique. It's okay if somebody does something wrong to call them out. It doesn't, whatever. And this is my belief. It doesn't matter what the skin color is. You have the right to do that. But everybody calling everything racist, it's just, you sound ignorant. No, I'm calling her out not because she's an African American female. I'm calling her out for quitting. I'm calling her out for not doing her fucking job. I'm calling her out for not fucking competing and putting in the effort. That's what I'm calling her out for. Why the fuck would you pay somebody and sponsor somebody who quits? Why? Somebody in the comment section fucking give me a realistic reason why they should sponsor Simone Biles. Because if you say, oh, she should get more membership, yeah. For what? Being the face of quitting? Yeah, that's a good thing to get out there in the world. To say it's okay to quit. No, no. No, it's not. That is the worst thing you can do in sports. So it okay, let's go with this. Cause you know what? I handled on somebody just months ago. First round of the playoffs against the Suns, the Lakers were losing. Losing by 20 plus. With like 9 minutes still to go in the fourth quarter in a playoff game. I don't remember which game it was, but I made a video and I called him out on it, and I still stand behind what the fuck I said. What did LeBron do? He wasn't hurt. He didn't go get checked by medical staff. No, nothing. He went in the locker room and left his teammates on the court in the fucking playoffs with almost a whole quarter to go in the game. I called him out for quitting on his fucking teammates and his team and his franchise. And he fucking deserved it. Had nothing to do with because he's black. It had to do with you fucking go out there, and this is a saying. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You can celebrate winning, but you can't take losing. Nah, man. Simone Biles, you're coming across as a sore loser. LeBron James in that playoff game, you came across as a sore loser. I don't like sore losers. I don't respect sore losers. If you can celebrate winning, you better be able to handle losing. And if you lose, all you got to do is practice and get better and try to learn from losing. It's a learning experience. It's something that you learn in life. It's a life lesson to never give up. As a Marine, you think it was okay if I just gave up? Would you all be okay? Would America be okay? Would the US government have been okay if I just gave up and said, I'm going to go out here with my squad, 13 of us, and I'm just going to quit? Nah, they're in a firefight or whatever. I'm just going to quit on them. Would I get praised? Would I get backed and supported? Would I? Because I fucking shouldn't. Nobody should. For all you people, and I mean millions of people, and all of you news outlets supporting Simone Biles right now, you make me want to throw up out of my asshole. The more and more that I see where fucking America is going in today's world, makes me more and more want to leave this goddamn country. I mean, I have no problem with the French, but I know a lot of people, whenever they make jokes about, military references or whatever, they say the French are sissies. Well, if you're going to say that, then I'm going to give you an example right here and now. Then we're becoming the French. America's becoming the French. I'm just using an example. Like I said, I ain't got nothing against France, French people, nothing. But I'm using a metaphor here. I'm using an example. Um, America, you're going down the road of being a country that is complete pussies. Complete fucking pussies. Snap the fuck out of it. Snap the fuck out of it already. I am fucking tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm just flat out. Simone Biles, I'm not giving you any excuses here. You ain't gonna get no excuses here on the Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. I'm not fucking dumbass sounding Colin Cowherd. You are never been under more pressure than fucking Michael Jordan or Tom Brady. Okay? Just know that. You are supporting your country, yes. Did you see Michael Jordan quit on the Dream Team? Or the other Olympics before that? Do you see people fucking quitting? Do you think it's okay? What about way back in the day? Let's go to different sports since we want to get on this. It's okay for a gymnast to quit. Do y'all remember that fucking NFC Championship game? The only one I believe that Jay Cutler at the time was the quarterback of Chicago Bears many years back, and didn't really have a major. He was fucking bicycling on the sideline, and a lot of people called him a quitter, and that he gave up in that game, and they hounded him, fucking hounded him. Nobody supported him in that game, not going back in. But we're gonna support you, Simone. Is that not being hypocrites, everybody? Is that not hypocritical? Is that not hypocritical? Sounds to me like it is. Sure as hell does. Huh. So let me get this straight. So if I want to do whatever I want in sports, anything I want, are we going to try to stay here? Are we going to try to sit here and say that if you're African American, you can do anything you want in sports and not be held accountable? Because that's what the sure as hell it fucking looks like to me. LeBron James for quitting. Not many people got onto him. A lot of people backed him up. Okay. Then I need to go get a can of spray paint. I need to go get a contract and play some kind of sports. And I just will do whatever the fuck I want and make money. Because that'll be awesome if I could do that. Let me go get a fucking can of spray paint. It shouldn't be like that. It should not be like that. It is never okay to quit, no matter what your fucking skin color is. Like I said, I'm calling it out as I see it. Everybody is supporting her and praising her right now because of the movement. That's it. I guarantee you, in the front of their mind, not even in the back, what they won't say with words, they're thinking other things. I guarantee it. You think those teammates truly, really are happy with her and really are standing beside her and giving her all this love and supporting her? Maybe the ones that are replacing her and actually are getting a chance in these events to medal, they are grateful because they get a chance to fucking look good for their country and to represent their country, something that obviously Simone doesn't want to do. So kudos for them. But this is not good for sports. And for you all to applaud and root this is a disgrace. It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. And stop being scared to call people out just because they're a certain color. Who gives a fuck about color? I sure as fucking don't. I don't look at somebody just for their skin color. You don't pay attention to that. You judge somebody by their character That's it. How they are as a person. That's it. Their color, who gives a fuck? You could be from India. I wouldn't give a shit. If you're a great person, I would love to hang out with you and talk to you. But if you're a piece of shit, I don't want to fucking be around you. You can be white and be that way. Guess what? You can be a white person and be a really cool guy or girl, or whatever, and I'll talk to you. But if you're a bitch or a fucking dick, get the fuck away from me. I don't want nothing to do with you. I mean, for God's sakes, stop being scared to do your job, news outlets. I mean, hell, ESPN, like I've been saying, you have two of the most racist and woken fucking people, workers, African American workers, on TV that say the most outlandish racist things and come across as 1,000,000% racist on TV, and you don't say a fucking word. That's the problem that I'm having with all this. I'm having a problem with the movement not going as it should go. The movement should not be making it where um, we can say whatever we want about white people, Mexicans, foreigners that we want if we're black with no repercussions and no backlash. But God forbid if a white person, a Mexican person, or a foreigner says something about an African American, they're fired, they're racist, they're suspended, and there's total backlash. That's not what the movement was supposed to do. The movement is not supposed to make it where African Americans can do whatever the fuck they want and get away with it at all times, even whenever they're deadly wrong, and the rest of the world just has to put up with it while everybody else is held accountable. That's not how it works. That is definitely not how it works. But that's how this country has been doing for the past year plus. I'm just speaking the truth, motherfuckers. If you don't, then fucking open up your eyes, open up your ears, and pay a fucking attention. You don't believe me? Whenever I'm talking about these the sports writers, go back and look at Stephen A. Smith with Shohei Ohtani and other things. What about Jason Kidd? Whenever he Steve Nash's about Steve Nash comments, talking about Stephen A. Smith there, and then go look at Dominique Foxworth's comments about Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills from like last December or November. And even whenever he made those comments, he even came out with a statement saying that whenever he was in high school, he tried to get 2 carloads of people to go do a hate crime on a white kid. And everybody was okay with it. ESPN was okay with it. Now you're okay, America. Pay attention. Now, the shit that Stephen A says and has said against Shohei Ohtani and many other situations, and just in the past 6 months to a year, and Dominique Foxworth's comments about Josh Allen. Now let what they say, let it be said, but let the skin color be white. What the fuck happens right after that episode? Do they still have their job? Is there no backlash? Huh? Because if you say no, you're fucking dead lying. You're fucking flat out lying through your fucking teeth. Flat out. Flat out. They would have been fired. They would have been or suspended, and they would have had a boatload of backlash. A boatload. Just calling a spade a spade. Simone Biles, you're an embarrassment to America these Olympics. You are quitting on your country and teammates, and it's never okay to do that. We do not support what you've been doing over there. Now, like I said earlier, if you're actually injured, then I will take back my statements and I won't be mad at you. But if you're not injured, I stand with everything I fucking said. Every fucking bit of it. Every goddamn bit of it. I will not. I just will not support this. I won't. I won't. Now let's get on the Russell Westbrook trade. I know it happened like yesterday. I've been simmering over it. I wanted to wait like a day or two to comment on that. I knew it was big news. I could have made a video. I don't care. Sometimes it's not just about the views or the likes. Sometimes you just gotta give yourself a day or two before you say what you're gonna say, and that's the case here. I hate it. I'm a Lakers fan. As you can see, I got my Kobe stuff behind me and my Kobe jersey. I was a big. I can still love Kobe, man. I'm a Laker fan. Uh, dumb, pure dumb. Okay, so we need more 3-point shooting. So you go get Russell Westbrook, who has been 30% or less in the last 4 or 5 years. That's not good. Yes, can he average triple doubles? That's good for you. He's used to running a team and to doing that. You know, that's how he got his triple double is running the team. Do you really think he's going to run the team with LeBron there? No, not at all. Teammates in the past haven't talked the greatest. There's been teammates that really don't talk the greatest about Russell Westbrook. Teammates have came out and said that he is just a stat stuffer. He gets mad if he doesn't get certain stats. And even late in games, he will if he knows he's close to a triple double or whatever he needs, he's going to try to get it instead of getting the win. There's been some critical shit. It's came out of his own mouth that he's not worried about winning championships, that he's a champion in his own mind. That's not the mentality that the Laker fans or franchise tolerates because we expect championship or bust. That's the expectations with the Los Angeles Lakers. This is not going to work. I don't like Russell Westbrook on the Lakers. I think he's a great player, yes. But in a lot of ways, I also think he's one of the biggest choke artists in the NBA history. In the playoffs, he's been on some really amazingly great teams. He's had Kevin Durant for years. One year he had James Harden. They were in the finals. They just choke. He chokes in the playoffs. When the pressure's on, he chokes. That's how I feel. I view him as a choke artist. When the chips are all on the table, I view him as a choke artist. Like I said, if y'all don't think that him and the Westbrook and KD Thunder teams were not good, they were fucking great. I mean, what about the one time against the Warriors in that crucial game 6 and game 7, where they had the lead in the series? And what happened? Russell Westbrook was turning the ball over with like very, very late at the end of the game and cost them games. That's not the only series he did that. I don't trust him in the playoffs. He's a great regular season competitor, but in the playoffs, he chokes. I don't like the Laker trade. I would have rather have taken his teammate Bradley Beal because he can. And like I said, Russell Westbrook's shooting has diminished the last 4 or 5 seasons. I don't need in a league that is about shooting. I'm glad that you can go get triple doubles, man. But like I said, that was because on those teams, you were the go-to guy. You were able to run that team. You're not. I'm going to tell you right now, he is not going to average a triple double with the Lakers because it's not his fucking team. It's LeBron's team. He runs the show. If you think that he's still going to average these triple doubles in LA, please raise your hand because I'm just gonna look at you right now and I'm gonna tell you you're crazy. You're flat out crazy. Now, will he get buckets? Yes. He can attack. He's one of the best people at attacking the rim. I'm not taking away his ability to drive because he's one of the best driving guards in the league and has been since he's been in the league. Yes, but shooting, don't trust him. I do not fucking trust his jump shot anymore. I do not. I just fucking don't. I I fucking don't. Now, I would have took Bradley Bill in the trade, not Russell Westbrook, mainly because he can shoot. And to me, he's just a better. I think he would have been a better fit. It's all about fit too on teams. It's not just put the best players on the team and win. If so, then I remember the Lakers team that had a whole lot of future Hall of Famers on the team with Shaq and Kobe, and they thought that they were just going to buy a championship with Karl Malone, Gary Payton, and all them, and they didn't win the chip. They didn't win. Sometimes having the greatest players in history does not work out. It just doesn't. Um, Fuck, I would have rather, man, dude. I would have rather went after Bradley Bill. Um, there's a whole other list of guards that I would have saw as fits. You could have talked to other teams. Maybe you were talking to the Kings. Wow. I mean, they would have said no, more than likely. But hell, De'Aaron Fox would have been to me a better fit than Russell Westbrook on the Lakers. There's 10 plus more players at the guard position that would have been a better fit than Russell Westbrook on the Lakers. It I just don't his play style does not fit with LeBron and AD. It doesn't to me. Now if I'm wrong, hey, I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong. But I don't think I'm gonna be wrong. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna be blunt here. I do not believe I'm gonna be wrong. Not one bit. I do hope that my Lakers, win, of course. Um, but I don't know. And the contract, I hate the contract that they took on as well. I just it's dumb contract. I mean, dude, why didn't you go? Last year, from Toronto, you had a chance to go get Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry to me is a way better fit. I mean, they screwed the pooch on this. LA, you screwed the pooch on this. You just did. You screwed the pooch on this, in my opinion. DeMar DeRozan. Would have loved to have DeMar DeRozan with LeBron and AD. More than Russell Westbrook. Fucking Chris Paul makes more sense than Russell Westbrook. Even though he's younger than Chris Paul. I would have took Chris Paul. And then there's even rumors that we're potentially gonna look to add Carmelo Anthony. Oh God, dude. No. 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 Only way I agree with that is A, he comes off the bench, and B, it's a minimum contract. I'm not gonna give him a big contract. He's got to take minimum contract. He's got to come off the bench to play with his buddy LeBron. He ain't in my starting lineup. He better not fucking be because I do not trust his fucking defense whatsoever. And no, I don't. I hate his defense. I know he can score, but I hate his defense. His defense is atrocious, and no, I don't want that. I don't need that. So yeah, I'm not a fan at all on this Russell Westbrook trade. I would have rather kept Kuzma. Now I'm wondering what we're going to do with Dennis Schroeder. Obviously, I think we need to do a sign and trade. And in the trade, I think that's how you build, your bench. Try to trade him and get maybe 3 or 4 players from a team for Schroeder. Good role players, get some shooters, some 3-point shooters, add them to our bench and rotation. That would be the smart bet, I think, for Dennis Schroeder. And honestly, because especially after the playoffs, I never really liked Schroeder. Even before in the regular season, I didn't like Schroeder. I never liked that we had Schroeder. I didn't trust Schroeder. I still don't trust Schroeder. So I'm entirely okay with a sign and trade or whatever. Horton Tucker, we better find a way to fucking keep him. I like Horton Tucker. I do not want Horton Tucker to leave. I want him to stay there. I want to see what he looks like in the next couple years. I want to give him a couple more years, and then if he doesn't turn into a really, because I think he could be a superstar. If he's not like at that level in the next couple years, then do whatever you want to do, trade whatever. But no, I at least want Horton Tucker for at least a couple more seasons. So I definitely want to keep him. And two, can't get rid of the headband, man. Can't get rid of the white headband. Alex Caruso, man, I just love that dude's effort. I just love he ain't the biggest kid on the block. He ain't gonna wow you with his stats, but I just love how he plays. He hustles, he plays hard, and believe it or not, he plays really good on the court with LeBron. When Caruso and LeBron are on the court, the Lakers actually the go look it up. Go look up Caruso and LeBron whenever they're on the court and what. Go look up the stat. It is good. It's great for the Lakers. You need Caruso to stay there. So Tucker and Caruso, you got to find a way to keep them and bring them back. We only have 5 people on the roster now with the trade. So I'll definitely want it to be 7 and find a way to keep those two. Then trade Schroeder and maybe get a few other players for Schroeder. And then, after that, it's just going to be the bare minimum contracts that the Lakers can offer. So we ain't going to get much after that. But I think that's just the route you got to go. I don't know what next year holds. I'm not expecting that much though. With Russell Westbrook, I don't trust him come playoff time. I'm gonna be closing my eyes a lot. I think come next postseason. Oh boy, ooh boy, I'm nervous. Anyways, that's it for today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. You can leave your comments. It's fine. Like I said, I'm very blunt here. Not everybody's gonna like everything I said. Not everybody's gonna believe what I believe, and that's fine. But I'm a very blunt person. I do respect that everybody has their own opinions and beliefs, and I do also respect that as well. So please respect that here. Um, but no, I know, like I said, some of you all just because of the outpouring support of Simone Biles, you ain't gonna like what I said. And guess what? I could give two shits. Honestly, you have your opinion, I have mine. A quitter is it's never okay to be a quitter. It's just not. You go out there and compete. If you lose, you lose. You at least you tried your best. That's my fucking point of view. If not, then fucking leave. And honestly, if you're just gonna go over there and keep quitting these events, then you took away. That's what nobody's talking about here. You took away a fucking roster spot for the USA team, where somebody else for the last 4 or 5 years has been working their ass off to try to make that team, and you took that female spot when they would have went over there and tried and gave it their all. When Simone obviously isn't. So you're embarrassing for that too. And I'm holding you accountable, Simone Biles, for that as well. You have to think about this kind of shit whenever you're over there. You can't quit because you know that if you quit, you just slapped in the face of everybody that tried to make that team that's back at home and didn't get to. You're spitting in their face. It's an embarrassment. And I'm an American, and I'm here to tell you right now, you are embarrassed. You embarrassed America this week. And if nobody else will say it, I will. You embarrassed me. You embarrassed America. You embarrassed yourself. And you embarrassed all them fucking females that busted their ass to try to make this fucking Olympic gymnastic team and didn't make it and had to stay at home whenever they could have been there and fucking took your spot or got on the team and your ass could have been at home doing whatever the fuck you want to do. So honestly, this is how I feel. I wouldn't even let her do any of the other competitions. I would send her the fuck home. If I was your coach, I would send you home. Like, get the fuck out of my face. So, um, but again, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode. We will get on more. Hopefully, I will see you all here in the next coming days. I am very busy. That's why I don't make videos every day. You know, people got to work and stuff like that. So, and exhausting. There's other stuff I'm working on. So, I do videos whenever I find time to. So I will continue to try my hardest to bring you videos all the time. So just keep looking out for them. Hit the notification bell to get my next videos, by the way. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Even though YouTube, it grows very, very small. I don't know how much longer. I will say this. I'm going to be blunt with everybody. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on YouTube. It's just overpopulated. And you can I've had this now for over 3 months and I've still been on stuck on 16 subscribers for the last 2 months. It's just it doesn't grow. It takes I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna bust out thousands of hours of videos for 16. That's just not gonna fucking happen. So honestly, I think, YouTube, I'm talking to you if you watch this video, you gotta fucking do something. If people are fucking busting out a shit ton of content and putting hours of video content out there, um, the least you could do, especially since you're using our videos to make money off of, fucking help people out. If not, then fucking YouTube just needs to go on somewhere, and people need to quit YouTube and go to a different place because at that point we're just being used. I don't like it. So that's again, I'm like I said, I keep it blunt here. So yeah, I definitely think that Twitch, YouTube, other outlets like that. Even if people don't have a huge following, but they're putting out a lot of content, and you are putting commercials on every single one of them, and you are profiting, I still think that you should give everybody a little piece. Anybody that does this stuff should make a little bit of money, and I think that a big group of us need to get together and maybe take this to maybe find a way to make it where that is the case. because then everybody's just wasting their fucking time. So you shouldn't have to pay to grow. That's definitely something you should not have to do. But I'm gonna continue to make videos for right now. I will, but like I said, in all honesty, I'm losing faith in YouTube, and it's sad because I've made a lot of really, really great videos, and it's just so crowded and overpopulated that a lot of people just will never come across these videos. And I wish YouTube had a better way of making it where you could get more audiences and stuff. It's just I don't know. I don't know. But I will continue to do what I'm doing. I'll continue to try to push it for right now. But whenever I do make up my mind, you all will be the first to know, and I will let you all know. But I am getting inching closer to deleting this channel and getting off YouTube altogether. Um, that's just where I stand and how I'm feeling right now. Because it's hard, and I know a lot of people out there also using these streams to try to recover from everything that they've lost. I'm one of them. This is why I'm doing it too, with Twitch and here. Yeah, you got to try to find a way to make side money. Um, and to all of those that are also out there struggling and in my shoes, I really want you to know that I feel for you, and I got your back, and just keep doing whatever you got to do, man, to catch you, your family, and your kids, and to get back where you need to be, because that's what I'm trying to do with me, my kids, and my family. So hats off to everybody. I wish everybody the best of luck. Um, and I just want America. I just want us all to get back to normalcy from like 2 years ago. That's all I really want. Before all this shit happened, I just want to go back to that, and it's just taking a while. So I hope everybody else is doing okay. Um, so yeah, thank you, everybody. Again, I'll say it again. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Please let everybody else know about the channel. It would really be greatly appreciated. Thank y'all. Peace out, everybody.